Welcome back, art friends. I have another super fun artist for you today, and this one is not so messy. So we are going to learn a little bit about artist Piet Mondrain. I think I said it right. I've been practicing. Piet Mondrain. It looks like Mondrain. That's how I remember, like rain. But he is a Dutch artist, and he started out painting beautiful landscapes with lots of beautiful, pretty colors, and somehow kind of changed up his style to be very famous for a piece that looks like this, more of a pop art abstract piece. So I thought I would show you how to make this. Super easy, not a lot of supplies, and it's definitely not messy, so your parents will probably like that. All right, so first you're gonna need some paper. You're gonna need the background piece. Just a plain white would be great, but any color would probably work. And if you have it, these three colors. And does anybody remember what red, yellow, and blue are called? Yes, primary colors. So you're gonna use the three primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, if you have it. If you don't have it, no worries. Just pick any three colors that you really like. So white for the background, three primary colors, and then black for these little strips, all right? The background piece you're gonna leave just 8.5 by 11. Any old size will be great. The primary colors, or the other three colors you choose, I would like you to already slice them into rectangles and, is the shape, boys and girls? Yes, squares. Rectangles and squares, all different shapes and sizes of them, okay? So give yourself a little pile of those, and then you need some strips of black. So do you see that on here? Long, thin black strips. All right, like this. And they should be pretty close to the same size, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. If you're lucky like me, you might have a paper trimmer. Your mom might have one in her scrapbooking things. But if not, you can easily take a ruler and a pencil and just line up some nice strips and then cut them out. All right, so you have a lot of cutting to do today for your supply list. Of course, scissors, glue, and if you need it, a ruler. So grab those, take a little time to make yourself a pile of primary papers and strips, and then come on back, okay? See you in a bit. All right, welcome back. So, how to start? I think the easiest way to start would be to pick one of your bigger pieces. And that's what I did. I picked this nice big blue piece and I put it on my paper. You can put it on any way you want. So you kind of just look at it and decide. All right, can you see that? So I think I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put my glue on underneath. And I'm gonna glue this down. And boys and girls, if you know me, and I'm gonna make sure all my edges, by the way, are, it's called flush. All right? Not like your cheeks getting pink when you're embarrassed. That's flush too. Not like what you do in the bathroom. We're not gonna use that kind of flush. This is flush, meaning the edges are all lined up. It's not crooked, right? You can see on the back, you can even see that piece of paper. All right, then I'm gonna flip it over and give it a little background. You're right, good job. Mrs. Eichhorst likes to do that when I'm gluing, because the warmth of my hand and the motion of rubbing the paper helps the glue kind of settle in nicely. All right, so I have my first piece down, and now, boys and girls, I'm gonna add a strip, because that will help me get some of these other little pieces in there, almost like a puzzle. So I'm gonna put another strip of glue down, place my black on here nicely, and then again, flip it over, give it a little back rub. All right, next, I'm gonna pick one of my squares of a different color. I think I'm gonna put it here. And don't worry, boys and girls, if it's not exactly the right size, because you can flip it over, give it a little trim later, no worries. But every time I put a piece of paper down, I'm making sure that the edges are nice and flush, okay? I want them to line up exactly. I don't really want a bunch of crooked papers on here because Mondrian was known for liking this sense of order, things kind of needing to be where they belong. Remember yesterday, Pollock, his was like, oh, crazy and wild like, right? But not Mondrian. He is much more orderly in his art. Although both artists, I am told, really enjoyed listening to jazz music. And jazz music is kind of not orderly, right? It's a little bit wild sometimes, and certain instruments kind of go on their own and do their own thing. So that's kind of interesting about him, isn't it? All right, and now I'm gonna find a piece of blue and decide where I might put that. Maybe up in this corner. Yeah, what if I do that? Let's put that on there. And this one, I'm gonna make sure that it's flush to the outside edge. And now I'm gonna put on some more black strips. So this one's kind of like a puzzle. We're just creating it slowly, deciding where we want things. Notice that my strip's a little too big this time. See that? Oh, God bless you, Austin.
Thank you.
It's okay if it's a little too big, right? Because I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm just gonna give it a little haircut. A little trim. Doesn't it already look so nice? All right, let's get another strip on. And I save all my scraps because I never know which strip I might need and when. So I'm gonna put this one on here. And we'll see how this one looks. Almost. Sometimes they get a little crooked, boys and girls. Don't worry. Just do your best to line them up. All right, and I like to sometimes, when I'm trimming, flip the paper over and give it a quick snip. That way I know I kind of lined it up. This one looks pretty cool. All right, so this, remember I said save your little scraps. I'm gonna put this next to the red over here because it needs a line. All right. There we go. This one's on. And again, I'm trying to line it up nice and straight and flush so I have this nice orderly piece. Nothing like yesterday's Pollock. His was not orderly at all, was it? Those little strings went everywhere. And the paint kind of went everywhere. Hopefully your parents didn't mind. Okay. I think I'm gonna put on maybe one more piece, boys and girls. What about this one? Does that one fit? I'm gonna put it way over here in the corner. All right, one more piece, last one. And then I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Okay, I'm gonna glue it down. Try to line it up nicely with all the edges. It's a little hard because I didn't cut everything perfectly, but that's okay. It's still fun, right? And super interesting. And now you learned something about another great artist. All right, so I'm gonna trim this guy. Same, it's easier from the back because then I can really see that white line. And I'm gonna add one more strip. See if I have one that fits. Nope. Guess I have to cut a new one. Oh, yes I do. Hooray for me. All right. last one. Boys and girls, I hope you had a chance to get outside yesterday with all that sunshine. It was so nice. And I think I'm gonna leave this one just like this. There we go. 2 of them. I kind of like it. Very orderly, isn't it? All right, primary colors, lots of order. Does it look like anything specific? Nope, abstract art doesn't. I'm gonna put the cap on my glue, and what do I need to do to my piece of art, boys and girls? Sign it. Always sign it. I'm gonna find a little tricky corner. How about this one? Find a spot, tricky little spot, and sign it. Don't forget. Okay? There we go. Have fun with this one. And if you don't have paper, the lucky thing for you is tomorrow I'm going to show you how to make one of these without all the colored paper. So come back tomorrow. See you soon. Bye-bye.